Now, this is very, very beautiful moment we have always wanted. This is the best time you have always wanted to have. Okay. Good morning once again for the Islamic fraternity here. Assalamu alaikum. And everyone, I hope everything is okay. Let me see some people that we are joining with this morning. Good morning. This is Amos Musinguzi, Kampala, Ojoko, Gulu. Ojoko, where is your upline? Where is this guy? Where is he? Benon from Uganda, Namgabo Eseza, Abu Dhabi. Good morning, leader. This one is Benis iPhone. Albatros from Rwanda, Douglas Mpaji, Uganda, Kampala. Joining from Nigeria. Good morning. That is Kate. Isaac Amichana, very new in crypto business. Welcome, Isaac. Huh? Huh? How do you pronounce this? Okay, Lazarus from South Africa. Nuriat from Uganda. Okay, Zubail, welcome. Babide Mariam from Saudi Arabia. Dubai, this one is Venice. Okay, Scovia from Saudi Arabia. Francis is in Ghana. Julie from Uganda. Abuja, Nigeria, that one is Falshin. Vriano from Kira, Uganda. Nachemba, good morning. Where are you from? Janice Wild from Iganga, Busoga region. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, good morning. This one is Oluwatei. Okay. Good morning, Mukono, Uganda, Muhammad Shaban. Okay. Okrin Emmanuel from where? Uganda. Okay. Area. That one is Alwasei. Okay. Morning, Agnes from Italy. Mutunji Edward from Uganda, Masaka. Kelvin from Tanzania. This one is good morning from UAE. Blessed Jennifer. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Masembe Zuli from Uganda. Granville. This one is from where? Where? Okay. South Africa. We have Amavis from Ghana, Musa from Gambia, Najib UG from Najib, okay, from Ndeba, Lydia from Saudi Riyadh, okay, Elia from Ruelo, oh, wonderful. Tanzania, Lucas Yunis from Kenya, welcome. Les Andre, that is Peterson from Kampala, Wandegea, nice, joke dance, okay, let him join. Baria Golden from Uganda straight. So Uganda is overtaking this thing, eh? Morning from Kenya, Tanzania. So Uganda is so aggressive now, I come to understand. Okay, this is why Uganda is serving rich people, though they are not even so much educated. They are aggressive. Abraham UG, Chegegwa, Uganda. That is fortune trader. Then we have Joseph from Nigeria, South Sudan. This one is Alex. Then we have Kisasi. That one is, what is this name? I don't know English very well. Dr. Bravo from Saudi. Good morning, Joseph from Nigeria. Then we have Hamis Rashid from. All right, let us get started, ladies and gentlemen. I come on camera officially. Can I also see some cameras? Can I see some videos? Asima, you're welcome. Can I see some videos? Joy from Kenya, welcome. Can I see some videos? Let us get started. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. My name is Kasubante Abe from Uganda. Of course, basically from Masaka City, and deep down here in one of our fast growing cities, Nyendo, and that's where I am located. And this is where I sit and I continue to do my business. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a vehicle of this business, and I have made 3 years doing this, meaning I have been resilient, I have been consistent, I have been focused. I've been persistent and determined, by the way. That's why even up to date, you can still watch me as we continue to grow together. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, when you start a business, I want to urge you to be resilient enough. I want you to be persistent enough. I want you to be focused enough. I want to be straight on point enough. I want you to be uh, uh, not so much an expectant, but you should be an action taker, right? That's where we start from. Now, like any other person, when I started this business in 2021, of course, I had the fear, just like the new people here. What if the business closes? What if I don't make the money? Remember myself, I started this business on borrowed money. I borrowed $100 by that time that we needed to activate the Royalq. I just borrowed this money. A friend who was abroad, after looking for money everywhere, I even went to my upline to ask him to at least lend me $100, and he rejected. I looked everywhere in my phone contact list and everywhere, and I had no savior until I got an idea. Call one of my friends up to ask them to lend me this money, and they did. But I took a risk without looking back because I was hungry. I did not have airtime. Neither did I have data. I had nothing to eat. My rent was due 3 months. I had responsibilities at the village and where I was living and everything that you can try to understand or not even understand. So I had a lot of responsibilities on table, and I needed money. However, I understood that if anything was to change, it was all about to start with me. So that's why I made a decision. After having a look at this Royalq opportunity, I had to take a very hard decision to make sure that at least I can try to do whatever it takes to make this money. When I asked the people to give me some videos, is it only me? Is it only me on the video? Do I have any other videos here? Yeah, you guys. Some people are so economical. Huh? I don't know if people are so beautiful that we should not see them. Eria, how are you? I don't know if people are so handsome or they are so ugly that they don't want us to see them. I don't know. One of the two is right. It is either people are so handsome or so ugly that we don't have to see them. Huh? Anim George, how are you? Salongo David, how are you? You're in your business, I can see. Lazarus, how are you? My brother seated in a car. Your name is hard for me to read now. Is it Silem? Is it Silent? I don't understand. I'm, I'm finding it hard to read. Hamis Rashida. And then, okay, yes, I need to have some videos. Origin Emmanuel, Okring Emmanuel. Jessica, Crypto Jelna, Mugombe, how are you? Mugombe, Poplight, Arik, Amos Sojman, Eli Kaka. Okay, yes, I'm seeing some videos now. Can I have some more videos and we proceed? Yes, you're seeing me. Why shouldn't I see you? Huh? You're seeing me. Why don't I have to see you? Okay, now, I want to talk to people who I'm seeing. Okay? Because I'm also coming on camera so that you can see me as I continue. Now, after putting on your video, let me have a book where you are noting, because today you need to note something. You need to note something very important for you. You need to note. And if you do not note and you're trusting your head, I believe it is as weak as mine that you will forget. Julie, how are you? Sakata, Frank, how are you? The Benz, how are you? Oh, wow. What do we call this? A beard? A mustard? We call this a beard? A mustard? What is this? Very beautiful. When a man is so handsome, we say it's beautiful. Eh? So, Eman, you're welcome. Semtona Derek, you're welcome. And I'm talking about those ones on video. You see, I talk about you, Joy, you're welcome. You see, I speak about you. That language, that English is okay. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get that note. Let me. People are asking me, what do you do? Where are you getting these people? How are you able to sign up people every day? Blah, 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 blah. First of all, let me share my screen a little bit here. And I show you, you know, if you are to do business, people usually want to see. But have you, for me, on average, let me share my screen here. On average, I have to make sure that at least every day, I have at least one person joining my team if it has failed. If I don't sign up a person today, I make sure tomorrow pays that. Let me show you. I make sure tomorrow pays that. Let me first get my pointer here. If I don't sign up someone today, I make sure tomorrow pays the date. Or if the next day pays the dates of 2 days. You get my point? If I don't get one person to sign up today, then the next day should pay for that. Why did I not? Even today I've already activated one. Don't you see? Even today I've already activated one. Already? Yes. Why? Today I've already activated the one, you see? Here we go. I have already activated, you see? And I have already collected my 6 ASDT. I have started. Now, if you are not following closely, I don't know what to do for you. Now let us check yesterday. Even yesterday I activated 2. You see? Even yesterday I activated 2. You see? Even yesterday I activated 2. You see? Yesterday. Now, I told you. Now, the other day I did not activate. My team activated 2 and I got some bonuses. The other day, this one, I activated 2 again. You see? Now, the other day, I did not activate, but I got team. The other day, I also did not activate. I got 1 from team. But the day previously, I activated 4. I activated 4. Now, this one should be paying. 1, 2, 3. Huh? They were 3, right? I activated 3. You see this one? I'm talking about my own direct. This one, and this one. So I make sure that at least every day now we go here. 7 days. But this one, I also activated this one. Even this one down and this one. Now, I don't know. Are you seeing my screen? If you're seeing my screen, give me one in the chat. I told you I make sure every day I have at least one. If things are not moving on well. If you're following, give me a 1 in the chat. At least 1 daily. Because this is I'm not talking about team. Yeah, I'm not talking about my team. At least before even the team brings in, I have activated mine. Let me see. And people still on cameras? Yes, you should not switch off your cameras. I'm also not switching. And Elia, you have switched it off for me. All right. So, King Roderick, how are you? You're good, eh? Okay. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is one. First of all, I sat down and I said, at least every day, not it all begins with, this is where it starts. It all begins with, what am I supposed to do? Write down. What am I supposed to do? What? The question is what? If you are not noting and are just listening, your head is as weak as mine. Tomorrow you will not remember anything, Julie. You will not remember anything tomorrow. You will not. Trust me. It starts with what do you have to do? That is 1. 2. Why do you have to do it? That is 2. Write it. What are you supposed to do? Why do you have to do it? 3. When do you have to do it? When? I said it starts with what are you supposed to do? 2. Why are you supposed to do it? Why do you need to do it? 3. When are you supposed to do it? 4. How are you supposed to do it? How? Then 5. With whom are you supposed to do it? With who? What are you supposed to do? Why do you need to do it? When do you have to do it? How are you going to do it? And with who? Because you can't do this alone. You cannot do this alone, a man. A man, you can't do this alone. Okay. After noting these questions down, there are questions that need an answer. But this answer should not be oral. It should not be written. It should be a practical answer. All right? It should be a practical answer. What am I supposed to do? Why? When? How? And with who? I have left out the where because the where is a little bit self-explanatory or automatic. However, you can also include the where are you supposed to do it. You can also include that one. Though I had left it, but I did that on purpose. Now, how are you going, like, we have asked the question and what are you going to do and how are you going to do it and everything like we have said. First of all, I want you to note this. First of all, I want you to note this. When we are doing this business, we have a lot of expectations, which is very right and very okay. And we have one wrong expectation. We should have expectations, that's okay. But we have one big wrong expectation. This is, we expect to become rich the next 2 weeks when you have started this business. We expect to become rich the next 2 weeks after starting. It's unfortunate that even someone with $100 as their trading wants to become rich the next morning. Mbabas Peterson, listen to me very well. People think when they start this business today, the next morning, it is automatic. They should be rich already. That's wrong. Cross that out. Now, replace it with have a right expectation or right expectations. Yes, I'm here to share these strategies because I have got very many questions. Where do you get the people? What strategies I do? That's why I'm here to share this Tuesday. That's why I came here. Because I was discussing with us and we agreed I should come here and just tell what I do and what I have so that people can wake up and go and they start doing what if they want to. So that's why I'm asking you to note, right? So ladies and gentlemen, there are things that every day and we take them light. We don't know there are the things that are doing business for the other people. One day I was talking to Leader Dixon. I don't know if Dixon is here. And as we are having this conversation, Dixon told me, Abe, you know, one thing I discovered is that getting people to join you shouldn't be something that you take to be a burden. I'm also making this statement to you. If you think that to join you, like if you're still looking at this as a burden, I don't know if you people will understand me. It should sound like, it should look like food to eat. It should look like a game to play. Hmm? You should be enjoying it. That's the right statement. You should be enjoying this. I mean, you should be looking at it like something you're supposed to live with. I don't know if you're getting my point. look at this like something that should be part of you. Just like you can go and have a meal, just like you need to put on clothes daily, just like you should, like just like watching a football maybe, or anything of that kind. Recruiting or growing your team to you should be like that. It should be something that you take like an every day. It should be a routine. You should take it as something that you're supposed to live with. I don't know if point right. If you are getting me, give me a 2 in the chat. Like you should take this as something that should be part of you. Like you don't take it as a burden, but you take it as something like you wake up every day and put on your clothes. Like you wake up every day and go to work. Like you wake up every day and have a meal. That's what. That's how you're supposed to look at this recruiting session. Like you look at it every day. Like you wake up, you go to a job, find your workmates, greet them. That's how you're supposed to look at this thing. Like you should do it, should be living with you. Just like you're moving with your phone. You should be moving with this. Now, note this. Many of us here do not have a list where we note people that we want to work with. We are just like a business person that has no accountant, and this person has no books of record or books to keep records. This person wakes up a day, they sell products in their shop, they make, let's say, $500. They use it all without subtracting the capital and knowing how much profit they have made. That's how some people are living here. They move every day. Even when they get someone to talk to, they just leave the phone. They have no book like this one of mine. I don't know if you guys shall see. They have no book like this one of mine. This one. Me, I have a black book. This one, I have a black book. But some people do not even have a book that fits into their palm like this, where they note what they do in this business. Hey, now, if you want to build business, if you want to grow your team, if you want to have people joining you, start with this. From this meeting, get a book. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. Start with that. Get this book. Okay? Now, when you get this book, note the content you have in your phone, step by step. 2, note the names of your relatives. I'm going to give you a second. Note the names of your relatives and your best friends. Actually, begin with those ones. Before even the phone contacts, get a book and write your relatives, your close relatives, and these best friends. You know why? These are the people we do practice on. Let me say it very well. These are the people we do practice. If you are here and you are saying, I don't know how to talk to people, who to talk to, let me ask a question. Don't you have relatives? Don't you have best friends and those people in that if you have these people, use them as your learning session. The friends and the relatives. Because why am I calling them the people are going to practice on? Most of these 99.5% will not join you. If you believe what I say, give me 1 in the chat. These ones, 99.5% will not join you. But you need to practice. Before you go to talk to strangers, you should have practiced ones. Why do you practice on these ones? You don't fear them. They are not new to you. They will not abuse you. Yes, they may not join you, but their rejection may not have so much because they have been your friends all along. These ones, you even know their manners, you even know their behavior. Are we together? Now, these ones are the people we practice on. Never and never Reach out to your relative, best friend, thinking they are going to join your business. Cross that out. Cross that out from this session. Never and never go to your relatives with the mindset that when I talk to them, they are going to join me. Go to them to practice. Go to them just to see if you can do it. Because people you know, you're talking to people you're comfortable with. You're talking to people who never think about your credibilities and so on. Okay? Now, reach out to these people, not to recruit them. Practice on them. I don't know if we are learning. That is the one. And the best difference should be your learning practices. That's what I'm supposed to say. One. So when you get this book, write those ones first. Practice basically. If you get one or two or three of them joining you, well and good. Do not chase them away, do not ignore, but do not go to them with a mindset that when I talk to my uncle, when I talk to my wife, when I talk to my brother, believe me, they will never believe you. Some of them will only believe you after having you have constructed. And these ones, even when they believe what you have done, they come to you and they want to start from where you are. When they join your business, they want to start earning $100 like that one you're earning today because they think there's a shortcut. They think it's just easy, like one. Write your relatives, you're going to compete with them. Period. Do not worry, do not stress, do not cry. My uncle is not joining, my aunt. No, cross out. That is one. Two, now you're going to need to note the people you have in your contact list before you go to the other areas I'm going to talk to. Get your phone, write the. Do not prejudge. This one I understand and I mean it. Do not judge anyone just by their appearance. The people you think will join your business will never join, and the people you think will not join will always join. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I don't know what volume I have to use so that you can understand it. The people we expect to join this business, wallahi, these people do not join. You look at someone in an office and you think when you reach out to them and say your business, they will join. You'll be surprised when a border, this Okada man joins and that person has not joined. And then you'll be surprised to be like, what? I thought when I talk to this guy, we'll start there and then. So please, do not judge. Okay. I started with that because I'm doing those things and I've done. Now, the other thing, you have got a book you have written. Now, you're going to start out to look for the people who we call strangers. And this is where the money is. Talk to your neighbor and tell them this is where the money is. Guys, have you discovered it is easier to make money with the strangers than the relatives and the friends? If you understand what I'm saying, in the chat. Have you seen that it is very hard to make money with the relatives and strangers and the friends, and it's very easy to make money and grow rich with the strangers? Give me a yes in the chat if you have seen that already. I speak with experience. I speak with experience. These guys, thank you, Benz. Guys, do not, I mean, I don't know. It is very hard. Like I go to them expecting them to join you. Never make that mistake. Never make that mistake. We believe it is very hard. It is very easier or easier to make money with the strangers than the people we know. Now, this is where the money is. Remember that book you wrote in your contacts? We call that a name list. Okay? We call that one a name list. Now, pick it up. Do the following. Ask yourself a question. Where am I supposed to get? Now we are talking about strangers because this is where the money is. Where am I supposed to get these people? Not for me, these ones. One, write down the applications, all their platforms that have you think are convenient for you to talk to. If it is Facebook, note it. Instagram, note it. If it is Snapchat, note it. If it is whatever it is, note it. Whether it is TikTok, note this application. You do not need all of them, guys. You don't need TikTok, Snapchat, WhatsApp, blah blah. You need a maximum of 3. That is if you have taken many. 3. You know why? You take many. Now, this is why we are losing the game. This is why we are losing the game. Someone thinks they'll be having people coming in from TikTok. They'll be having people coming in from Instagram. They'll be having people coming in from Snapchat. They think they'll be having people coming in from everywhere. That's a myth. It's not right. Put emphasis on 1 or 2. One social media platform. If it is a Facebook and that's what is very okay for you, focus on that one. If it is TikTok, please and please and please maximize your efforts on TikTok. And someone is quitting this meeting. Instagram. Focus on Instagram. But do the following. After choosing this media platform, social media platform, do the following. Do you remember in that book or a notebook that you have away from that one, write for me the following that you're supposed to do. 1, on this social media platform, what is my target market? What are these people that I want to join my business? For example, if you are Julie, you are not. I don't know whether you are recording this session. No. Facebook, for example, what is your target market in Facebook? For example, is it only ladies between 20 years? Is it only gentlemen in the class? But let me give you something, guys. I'm going to say this with my experience for the last 3 years I've been here. You see, these office men. I'm sorry to say this. We may have some office men here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not telling people to leave you alone. But guys, the office men are not business builders. I'm sorry to say, but I'm right. Believe it or not, I don't know many businessmen that are doing this business with their focus. If you have them, you can tap me. Habiba, how many business guys you know? I found this man in an office, and this man is now building this. I don't know one. Remember, I'm saying you should have a target market. Now, before you sit down to think you're going to focus on this business, this office, these guys with the ties, these guys with the ties, those ones. Hey, hey, I don't know one that is serious. You guys. Now, as you're looking at your target market, please, guys, as you're looking at your target market, you should know some categories do not do business. Yes, they can start, and maybe they can have capital, and they can trade. When it comes to trading, these guys disturb. I speak with experience. Most of these guys disturb. They say they are busy, they don't want to learn. Then tomorrow they start at you. Because they are office men, they think now you are their employee. Never allow that. You started this business to be free from employment. Never allow anyone to use you as their employee. No matter even if they have 100K, even if they're trading with $100, $100,000, never allow anyone to make you their employee. Now, just look at this. For example, let me use Depends. I hope you will not get annoyed. For example, I recruited Depends here. Huh? And Depends is my downline. Remember, I'm the upline. So because Depends is an office man, he has trading with the $20,000. He thinks I should be in position to do for him the work. He even calls, how is the business moving? Who am I, your employee? Huh? Am I your employee? Never allow anyone, because that person is your downline. It doesn't matter even if they are a minister. If they decided to come and start this business, they should be doing the activities themselves. I am warning you. I am warning you, if you are to make, never allow anyone to make you their employee, unless he's your father. I don't know, because the father will simply order you. I don't know. With the father, I don't know. I have no much experience on that. But with the other people, so I reached there because I was getting a specific target market. I know the number, know these people want to work with. Now sit down and think. Do you need between 20 to 30 years? Can I tell you the problem with girls between 20 to 30 years? Most of them think approaches them is here for love. Yes. I'm not saying everyone, but most of them think that 20 to 30 years, whoever approaches them and you're a gentleman, they think you are here for love. Now they will change the language, they will speak in tongues, they will change the makeup. I'm sorry to say, I'm just trying to make sure I give you very easier ways to look for money in team growth. Do you get the point? I'm not saying every girl, guys, get me, every girl, but I said most, because I think what I'm saying is wrong. I will show you my list. May I have a list of very many people you can't, that I have reached out to. And with my experience, those girls, 98% of them will not start business. They'll end up sending you messages of, hey, you guy, whenever you share a testimony, hey, you guy, depends how you guys are making money. And you're handsome and you have money. Remember, you went to that business. Now they have changed the topic. It does, even when you share what kind of testimony. So it is okay if you have changed that as your target market, you should know the consequences. Are we together? So as you're looking at what target market you're supposed to take, mind that also. Now, let me also tell you the challenge with the boys between 20 and 30 years. These ones, some of them also have the element of those girls I've talked about. But these ones, the biggest problem they have is that they think they know it all, they are wise, and you can't convince them. That is the challenge with them. They think they know everything, and you can't convince them. And they believe you are here to chop their money. That's it. Now, if you're going to deal with them, you should have that in mind, so that you do not become surprised when some con man, you have to see my man. Just know that is the edge. That obstacle. That's it. That's what they are supposed to say. And if you're a girl and you're beautiful, okay, and then you're reaching out to such boys, hey, you should understand how you're supposed to handle. You're talking about business, they're talking about your voice. That's why it is better if you're a girl like Kelly Jessica, like Myra, like Julie. If you're a girl, you shouldn't be doing a presentation in your voice. You should be sharing a voice of your upline, like Abe, like another one, as you are doing the presentations on WhatsApp. I'm giving, because you will think you are presenting business to someone, enjoying your voice. And when you start this business, and when you get started and you put your 110, I'm warning you, I'm giving you the step. You're Myra, someone says, you are presenting someone, this voice. Then the next thing, can I have your pictures? Then you'll ask for the pictures. The next day, can I have more pictures now? Can I meet you? I want to start business. The guy says they want to start business, but they are not even thinking, they don't even know the topic. They don't even know the topic. The day you meet them physically, that is when you come to understand they didn't even know. They didn't know about what you sent into their box. So it is better if you here, you shouldn't be using your voice in the presentations. They end up yes, the Ben says it. They end up making you their business now. You are the business. So ladies here, these boys between 20 and 30, I'm not, because I have something to talk about all the because I've been doing this and I'm doing it in numbers. So I know all the categories and what they do. Okay? Let me give you this last one. That area still. When you go to people between 30 and 45, these ones, they are looking for money, but they have two problems. One, they think they are so busy. That is one. And the two, they think you don't have anything to tell them. They look at you. Now, for these ones, look so much at your age, and they are like, now this, this, and they will get you like that. But remember, not everyone is going to look at you like that. You need to understand that. Okay, now, as you're looking at your target market, you should understand those few things. I don't know if you're noting. Now, I said you have discovered and you have chosen one platform, one or two social media platforms you're going to use. Now, social media platform, you have choosing what kind of people you're going to talk to, all what target market that you need to take. Now, three, you need to choose one specific language. This one, I don't know. It sounds a bit rude or harsh, but you need to choose one specific language you're going to use. You don't here now. Someone says, you say I'm a Ugandan. If I speak Luganda only, I'll be targeting only people from Uganda. How will I be from Nigeria and the other areas? Let me tell you, if you put your focus on Ugandans, there will come one Ugandan that will focus on Nigerians, or there will come one that will take you to South Africa. You are not going to be everywhere yourself. You'll not be able to talk to Nigerians and you perfect it, talk to South Africans and perfect it, Ugandans and perfect it. You're not going to talk to everyone and perfect it. Get one language that you're going to use in your country. If you have decided to use English, let it be English. If you have chosen Luganda, as for me coming from Uganda, if you have chosen Luganda, please let it be Luganda. Don't make a video of Luganda today, then tomorrow an English video an English video. No. Be specific with one language. It doesn't mean you don't know the other languages. I know you are linguistic. Some people here are very linguistic. You can speak over 5 languages and above. I know for that, I know. Choose one. Don't come here today speak. The next day speak English. The next day it is the next day it is house. The next day it is no. Use one language specific. Okay. Now, this is important. This is important. Get a specific time for your content that you are posting, whether it is Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp or Telegram, TikTok, and you are putting some content. Be specific with this time and do it consistently. Some people, this is why you do not get people coming to your inbox. Today you post in the morning, tomorrow you post in the afternoon, the other day you post in the evening. People cannot be able to follow up with you. Someone watched your video today and they think maybe tomorrow the next video will be coming in the same time. Then they have to wait for it in the next 2 days and in the evening. So as they scroll up like this, they land on Abe posting every day in the morning with a short message. You should learn to create short messages. I'll tell you something surprising. You should learn to create short messages and never be so technical. Why should you come and you're making a video about Royalq and you're talking about margin calls and you're talking about floating loss and you're talking about activation gain and you're talking about team bonuses? Never and never be so technical. Why? It is just like asking a kid to carry a 20-liter jerrycan of water. That's it. You're asking a 3-year kid to carry a 20-liter jerrycan of water. Not only floating loss. Guys, I want to warn you. If you want, I don't mind the platform you're using. I know most of us here are so much on TikTok, right? Most of us here are so much on TikTok, right? Mind your content on TikTok. Why should you talk about signals? Why should you talk about floating loss? Why should you talk about all those technical stuff? Why should you talk about gas fees? Why should you talk about water and all the technical stuff you know? Why should you put them in your post? And you think these people will come to you because you have content. That's not content. That's confusion. You think you are giving out content, but in real sense, you are confusing them. You are talking about MACD. You're talking about RSI. You're talking about pivot points. Who do you think you are? Hey, and this is where people are making it. People are making mistakes, and they do not know. They think when they come out and like, today, we are going to talk about how to set a coin. Who told you they want to know how to set your coin? Who told you? You start making a video. Now, you come and tap on strategy. Now, you tap on create bot. You tap next. You tap this next down here. And then, who told you they want that stuff? Hey, 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 I'm coming there. I'm not done yet. I'm not. This is where we are making the mistake. You think when you come with your technical analysis, you have the pivot points, you have the indicators with you, you are very well conversant with them, you have them on your fingertips, blah, blah, blah. Then you have it. Some people even go down to drawing support and resistance lines on TikTok. Are you okay? Hey, then why are you teaching people Royalq if you are drawing those lines? You are saying you have an application that can help me to go into the market without experience. Then you are drawing, you are bringing on indicators. Then you are bringing the support and resistance lines. And then you are telling me I should use Royalq. Are you okay? Will I tell you? You have killed it already. You have destroyed it all. Derek, same toner. Never do that. It's not professional. However much it looks to be professional, it is not professional. Some people think when they do that, they are so professional. No, you are one of the biggest amateurs. I'm sorry to say, but it is right. Because you have chased away your audience before even getting it. I know it is painful a bit, but I'm sorry. Yes, you have lost your audience before even getting it. You are telling them something simple and then you are confusing. You are the biggest, because you think you are a professional, you are an amateur. We go to the next one. Now, the content you are posting should be one, short. Make 1 minute. If you are using TikTok, for example, make 1 minute, 1.5, maximally 2. 1 minute, 1.5, maximally 2. Do not be so technical, but I'm not saying you should be lousy. Come with some content, but don't be technical. Okay? All right. Now, I have a specific time and content. Okay? Specific time and content. And then specific language, specific social media platform you have chosen. It can be 1 or 2 and give it your best shot. I know when you have just started, you post it today, you don't even get a like. The next day you get 5 likes, no comment. The next week, you have to keep on doing it. Some people give up so quickly that when they post it today, the next morning they don't find 1,000 views, they quit. These things of TikTok will not work in just one post, because they think they should be posting one and then they have crowds following them. The other technique, always monitor your account, that social media account. Make sure this account has no bans. If I talk about TikTok specifically, most of you have shadow bans on your accounts and you have not lifted them. I remember I came here last time and I showed you how to lift those shadow bans. But people here, even up to now, have not decided to fall and do that. Some people here, their accounts are not growing simply because they have shadow bans. They don't have people following them. I may not be able to log into my TikTok on this phone. Let me see if I can join with this other device, so that I show you something. As I continue to do that, we should be proceeding. As I continue, we should be proceeding. Now, when you create that content, you're posting daily, you have a specific time, you're creating good messages but short, you are not so technical. Who is this one? Let me see. You are not so technical and you are doing it consistently, that is daily. Then we go to the next thing. People have come to your WhatsApp now. Write this for me. When people come to your WhatsApp or whatever presentation area or platform you are using. For myself, I use WhatsApp to present. So I've got one of my presentations. But me personally, I use WhatsApp to present. Okay. Some people are using this Telegram. Telegram is okay. And the other people are using I think some video meeting up like Zoom, Google Meet, and others. And that's okay. Let me tell you something. When someone sends a message on WhatsApp, now we have started. This is where it all starts. When someone comes to your WhatsApp, what should you do first? As soon as you open their message, you find a message. Hey, Benz, Abe here. I want to know about what you are talking on TikTok. Is it really legit? Is it real? Can I make money here? Question. Once you open their message like this, write a very short message. Hey, Eli Kaka, welcome to my learning area. My name is Abe. Bring out your picture. All. Do one of the two things. Bring out your picture. All give them a video call. Hey, you don't know the magic, eh? This person has come to you, but it doesn't mean they trust you. How do you build the trust from day one? Before even you go to the follow-ups and what have you. The telling folks, do one of the two things. This is what I do. You ask me, you guys are asking me what I do. This is what I do. Now take it or leave it. Me, this is what I do. Hey El Kaka, you're welcome to my learning platform. My name is Abe, and this is my picture. All that, as soon as I write your name and I discover you're online, I give you a video call. I make sure, yes, you saw me on TikTok, you saw my video. But, you know, on video, on TikTok, we use the filters, we use and what have you. So you call the person to have this physical online touch. I don't know if you understand. This physical online touch. I hope you are getting my point. So that they come to see who they are. That day, you're creating the first belief. And remember, we have no chance for first impression. Now, that is your first impression. Did you know that? Do you get the point? That's your first impression. And it has no second chance. It is either you bring the real you, like you're bringing the real you. This person should know the real you. Call them seated in your car, call them seated in your office, give them your picture. Some people are so nice when they are into the pink and red filters, but meet them physically, you will see. Yes. Call them, give your picture. Let this person start getting this belief from the day. No for first impression. No. So your first impression is when this person comes into your box. And where the money, this is where the money is. It is on that message where you get this person or you lose them. Can I make it clearer? It is on this message where you get this person or lose them. Okay, we go to the next one. I hope that one we have understood it very well. Now you have introduced yourself. Ask this person some of their details. Do never present to someone. Some people here are so desperate that they go into a presentation with someone who they don't even know their name. Now, they come to a time when they want to write their name or talk to them, and they want to use their name. You know, people usually love their names. Actually, there's also a technique when you call people using their names, all their titles. I know Eli likes his name. That is why he wrote it on his Zoom here. I know Sylvia likes her name. That's why she wrote it here. I know depends what's his name when you talk about his name. And that's what you're supposed to use. You should learn how to call people their names or their titles. But when you are using these names, let us always go with the first names. What are the religious names? Franco, Derek, Philip. Voice has changed. Okay, it is okay, right? I think now the voice is okay, right? Okay, sorry about that. So I was saying, people love calling them by their names or their titles, okay? So, but usually when you are calling people by their names, use the first name. First name is the religious name. Godfrey, Eli, Derek, Sylvia, those religious names, okay? All, if you are to use their second name, like you are going to use Mukulu Crispus, use the title Mr. on that name. That's what we usually do. Most especially in Africa, you know that mechanism. Okay, I'm done with that. So please, my point was, let these people give you some of their details. Do not present to someone you do not know. Okay, now you have seen someone in your box and you have started fidgeting. Wow. Now people, oh yeah, yes. You start right away. Hey, my name is Abe. You're welcome here. Okay, let me give you the presentation. Now you start. Before even you know who you are talking to. Why are you so desperate? That is why you lose the game. Someone feels like you're fired up. Like it's like you have been waiting for them so eagerly. Let me tell you one secret. To me, when someone comes to my box, I don't have anyone I present to the moment they tap my box. I don't have anyone. You send me a message, it depends today, right now, at this time. I give you the presentation in evening. Why? I am busy. I'm not always accessible. It's a technique. Hey, someone should know you are busy with other people. It's not that you are waiting for them alone, because once they discover you are waiting for them alone, hey, you don't know what this is going to do. They will start dodging your calls. They will start dodging your messages because they have discovered you are desperate. You are not busy. You are not busy. You are just waiting for people there. Yes, you don't have many people coming in. That's okay, because me, I have numbers. Okay, but even if you don't have many people coming in, sit down, put value yourself. Okay, someone sends you a message in the morning, for example, at 11 a.m. So welcome. Do what I have said, like when you are introducing yourself, welcome them and tell them, I'm going to put you on my presentation schedule of the evening because I already have a tight program. As simple as that. They should be waiting for your presentation in the evening. But remember, if you promise in the evening, at 6 p.m., please give the presentation at the time you promised. To keep your respect, don't forget, to keep your respect, you should give them the presentation at that time that you promised. If you are failing, notify them. Hey, Rodri, I promised to give you a presentation at this time, but I found myself so busy caught up with some other schedules, but I'm going to tap you at another time. You make another appointment and make sure you fulfill. But if you promise them at 6 p.m. and you do not show up and you do not notify them, you have lost them. Even when you come and you have a beautiful presentation, they will have already lost the morale. I don't know if you are getting my point, you guys. They will have already lost the what? The morale. As you're talking to them now, they are taking everything just for just. You have no value. Okay. Now, on top of that, now we are going to present a brief presentation. Have a brief presentation, either in your voice, basically, because ladies, I warned you. I'm not saying it will not work, but I warned you with my experience. So either in your own voice or the voice of someone else that has explained this business very well. So have a brief presentation. Have a brief presentation. Do you get the point? Have a very brief presentation. Do not have some people have. I have seen people here in some groups presenting, but they are presented. Don't you say I'm already a member? I'm already a member. I love this business. Some people's presentations, even if I am a member, I cannot watch them. What about for the new person? I am already a member, but for some people's presentations, even myself, I cannot watch them. They are very low. Someone explains up to they reach the signal part. Don't worry, we shall be giving you signals now. In these signals, we have already analyzed everything. What kind of presentation is that? Okay? Have a brief presentation. If you have decided to use your voice, use some audios, use some written information, and guess what? This is where another route of money is. use so much of the testimonies. Remember, this person is coming from TikTok or any other social media platform where scams are like scams. Scams are like scams. They have the fear. They even think you're going to cheat them. Trust me or not, those people, even when you called them on video, even when you sent your picture, they still do not believe you are right. Okay? So you need to kill testimony. Take this light. Forget about business. Check when we get off this meeting, check my WhatsApp and see. Check my WhatsApp and see. And actually, I forgot something. As someone comes to your WhatsApp, as you're doing the introduction, don't forget to ask them to save your number, because you're going to need to put them into a broadcast. I don't know if you guys know what we call a broadcast. So you're going to need to put these people into a broadcast. But remember, if they did not save your number, you do not have these people want your information if they don't have if they do not have your number saved. So you should ask them to save your number, because you're going to need to put them into a broadcast where you can reach out to each of them simply in a very, very straight line. Right? So it's a short and brief presentation, either in your voice or someone else's, and make sure you're using this one. All right? But make the presentation short, kill them with the testimony. Some of you are making a big mistake. You have a very long presentation with no testimonies. You have 2 testimonies, and the words are very many, and the messages you write are also very many. You know, these people still have this fear of data. Eh? You know that? I don't know if you're getting my point. Give me one in the chat. The people we are talking to still have a fear of data. Whenever they see a lot of messages in their box, they start, hey, my data, I won't open this. I'm losing my data. Do you know that? That's why I'm asking you to make the presentation very short. People still fear to lose data. Hey, I saw it consume a lot of data. Those are the people we are dealing with. Now, someone is going to say that is a wrong prospect. No, do not rush to judge. Eh? Do not rush. There are some things that people have grown seeing and listening. An example. In my country, Uganda, for the people who are not in Uganda, I don't know. But in my country, Uganda, we have Airtel and M10 lines. Many people in Uganda cannot call M10 using Airtel. You know why? It's a lot of airtime you are consuming. They believe calling Airtel to M10, it is a lot of airtime consumption that is happening. Now, it is the same thing that is happening here as well. Yes, people think calling M10 Airtel, a lot of money they spend. So make sure you understand those people are still having that kind of mindset. Yes, it has not gone away. So you should also be aware. Now, as you're sharing your presentation, remember these people are also counting their data. Someone feels like they fear to lose the data. Nice and lovely. This is very cool. I don't know how to state it right. Most of you do not have people joining you because you are so wimpy, you are so naggy, you are so desperate. When someone comes to your box, it's like you have been waiting for them for a full year. Now they are your angel. They have come from the dungeons of poverty, where you have been sinking for the last 8 years. Did you get my point? Some people are so wimpy, so naggy, so desperate, that when they see one person saying, hey, for example, hey, Rodri, I am here. I want to learn about business. Oh, Rodri starts fidgeting. Now, they call the upline. Upline, I have one person who wants to start business. Remember, the person is not starting business. This person is here for a presentation. Rodri is already fidgeting. Hey, upline, I have a hey. The upline tells them, calm down. Yes, but I may lose him. I may lose him. I may lose him. Do not be desperate. Okay? The fact is, these people, we need them, that's a fact. But we shouldn't be desperate. The moment someone discovers you are desperate for them, that is the day you are going to lose them. Because they believe you want to convince them, you are desperate, you want to convince them and take their money. Are we together? Now, never sound desperate. Never sound so needy. Even if you are having a normal conversation with this person, HP, please mind the conversation you have with these people. You should mind it. There are some things you shouldn't bring on table. Huh? And you should also, if you are doing a live presentation like I'm seated on the Zoom meeting here, you should mind so much about your background. If you are to use a video meeting, always mind about your background. Remember, for some of us, we do business at home, but in the background, you have this nanny, we call them nanny. The nanny is passing like this and passing like this. Then they are carrying cups of porridge, and then they're carrying a bar of soap. Then behind you have a TV. On this TV, there is a what? There is maybe a football match. There is a movie. There is. Are we together? You should be so much mindful of that. Okay. Now we'll do a brief presentation. Don't be desperate. Then the biggest thing is here. The biggest thing is here. Have you heard everything I have said? You need to do it daily. Everything I have said here, you need to be consistent with it. You need to be persistent with it. You need to do it daily. Every day. Now, let me tell you something. People say, yeah, they were, someone saying, the wall behind you have some black spots, you have a lot of things there. And so your background is so destructive. Like, there's no way people can focus on you and what you're presenting. No way. Now, you need to do everything I have said. If you have decided to present, let the presentations be daily. I'm going to give you one trick. When you have finished presenting, remember, if you are to close this deal, you need to be in the driving seat. If you are to close this deal, it is you to be in the driving seat. What do I mean? The questions you ask this person, right from the moment when they come to your box, up to the moment when you have finished the presentation, you want to close the deal. Some people, when people come to your inbox, before even you present, you start asking them, hey, how are you? For example, Rodri. Hey, Rodri, how are you? Where are you? What do you do? That question is good. What do you do is a good question for a living. But you must find a way to sound like you are not offending these people. Okay? Where are you? What do you do? Now, do not go into how much money are you earning? Hey, do not go into how much money do you earn? How do you feel when someone asks you? Depends. How do you feel when someone asks, how much money do you earn a month? How do you feel? You feel belittled? You feel like someone is crossing their limits? You feel like, I mean, who does that? So please also be mindful of your tongue. Do not ask these people such questions. It is okay to ask what they do because you want to relate. It is okay to ask this person what business they do because you want to relate. But never ask them how much money they are earning. Never ask someone their age. How old are you? How old are you? How are you here to immunize? Are you looking for people to asking someone their age? How old are you? Huh? Come on, come on, come on. Never ask someone his age. Never ask someone his income. Yes. You feel undermined, like you feel someone is. So do not ask people. It is okay to ask their what piece of work or their business, as if you are here for census. Never, never. Do not ask people's age. Never. Okay. Now, with all that done, you have come to close the deal. Make sure this person has watched your presentation. How do you know this person has watched your presentation? Write such a question or make such a phone call. Good morning, Abe here. I want to congratulate you. I want to congratulate you upon watching our business presentation. Wow. I guess, or I trust you found it amazing. Let me ask you a question. What did you find most amazing, or what did you like about this presentation so much? Like, you are asking a question to make this person fall into your trap. Do not ask questions like, did you watch the presentation? Did you like it? That business? Never. Never, please. Let your phone call or message be like, hey, Ellie, Abe here, good morning. I want to congratulate you about watching our presentation. I guess, I trust you found it amazing. Let me ask a question. What did you like most about this presentation? Let me ask you guys who are watching. Is that a good question? Isn't that a good closing question? Isn't that a good closing phone call? Isn't that a good closing message? Now, what questions are you bringing on table when you're closing the deals? You just tell someone, Elia, did you watch the presentation? Okay. So where is the money so that we start? As if the money is yours. You don't even know where they like the business. You don't even know where like you don't even have a clue on. You don't know where they are standing. You don't know their position. Make a professional, lovely, normal. You get my points? A professional, lovely, normal phone call. Make a professional, lovely, normal phone call. This person will be honest with you once you make such a phone call. They'll be like, because you have asked, what did you find the most amazing? Because this person did not watch the presentation, they'll be honest. They will never talk about what they didn't watch. They'll tell you, to be honest, Rodri, yesterday in the evening, the time you gave me the presentation, I was so fixed up. But let me take time today and I watch it, I'll get back to you. And that's the best answer ever. But if you ask someone a question like, when are you starting business? Did you like the presentation? They'll be like, actually, I watched the presentation, but I will not manage. I will not manage. I say it is hard. Because it's something new. And remember, the messages were a bit many. So they saw the messages like it, and then they were like, this is a lot. They didn't take time to open the presentation. A closing question that is just confirming their instincts. So as you are calling, they just confirm, this is it. They are like, I will not manage. I have seen, I will not manage because of the questions you are asking. Ask a professional, normal, friendly message. All right. Question. So now on top of that, if someone tells you they watched what they liked most, then you go down to a question of What would be the best or the most convenient time for you to start this business? Listen to such a question. Someone has said they watch the business, they saw everything, and they're looking for money. Because most people say, I'm now looking for money because I saw it needs this amount and amount of capital. And let me look for money. Then you ask one last question. Rodri, what could be your most convenient time to start this business? This person will be specific. Next month, next week, end of month, in the middle of the month, end of the year, next 2 weeks, and what have they? Do you get my point? If you have gotten my point, give me a 3 in the chat. Let me see if people are still following. Give me a 3. Some people have switched videos already. Now, you know, guys, becoming rich is something very hard. Eh? You see, you can't even switch on your video for 1.5 hours. And you want to make millions of money here. Hey, it is Depends, it is Rodri, it is Ellie, it is Free and HP that have been seeing these people keeping their videos on. But the rest, you think me I'm normal? So you think me I'm not normal? Eh? Azari, how are you? So you guys think me I'm not normal to be here? Ellie, where is your video? Rogers, guys, if you have gotten something from what I am teaching, give me a 3 in the chat. Let me see. Okay, we have, let me see. Oh, people follow. Okay, we have Frey, we have Henrik, we have Kelly, we have Salong David, we have Dr. Bravo, Depends. We have Wyatt 6. We have HP, Biba, Douglas, Hatmi, Ellie, we have Tom, we have Roy Semaganda, Mukulu Crispus, Mukulu Crispus. Sekanyako Francis. Oh, my brother, how are you? Sulaiman, Sambiza. We have Katutu. We have Godfrey Kiria. You can ask your question if you want to ask any question here before I leave. We have Kelly, Denista, Isaac. We have okay. Okay, Cesar, how are you? We have Joshua, we have Oh, my brother Mike, you are here. Okay, we have Azari, we have Tayebwa Rogers, we have Millie, we have Mtazindo. Hey, my brother Mtazindo, how are you? Have my Mwia, okay. We have Millie, Martin, Hakimu, so many people. If you have a question about what I am teaching, you can put it here before I leave. I have an issue with my background since I'm at work. That's why I switched off. Okay. So you followed the background kind of low. Okay. We have Samuel, we have Mutunji Edward. For me, I want your TikTok username. I am using Digital Entrepreneurship 5. Look for Digital Entrepreneurship. But for me, I'm doing Luganda videos. If you don't understand Luganda, I'm doing Luganda. I use these videos up until I discovered, but the more time you spend trying to tap English and Luganda, you are losing it. Mobilu Sadat, how are you, my brother? Senabula Nixon, how are you? Enoch Himbise, how are you? Now, you can put your question here, your questions here. People that are trying to look for me on TikTok, but about my request of the short. Okay, I'm going to give this presentation. After here, please remind me. Yeah, guys, by the way, many people have asked me to give out. And guys, if I don't give the presentation, please do not get tired. I'm forgetting. Now, let me show you. Okay, let me open this WhatsApp here. Let me open this WhatsApp. You may think I'm deceiving. I want to assure you that even when I was here teaching, I'm having some new message. Let me see if I have some more money on my YouTube. Let me see if I have made some. Oh, so I am earning money. You see, these are team things. I'm talking to you guys. These are team things. So today, already in the morning, I have $79 already in the morning today. And what is the time? It is just 11. Okay. Now someone is leaving the meeting. They think now they have no need at all. That's the challenge we have. How do you convince a fellow trader to use Royalq? Rogers, I'm coming there. Where will you be sending the presentation? No. If someone wants the presentation, they should come to my inbox. On WhatsApp, on the WhatsApp groups, I'm using Dictatorpreneur. I want to be like you for real. Yes, you can make this money. Now, I wanted to share my WhatsApp to show you. People think I'm here and they think we are here to joke. Now, when we are sharing these things, someone thinks they're going to take a screenshot of what I'm opening, and they will talk to these people, and then they get people to recruit. Then you have lost the business. You have lost it. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me open here. Now, let us start looking at, you see, I have told you even when I was here, people were coming. Now look at this one. I'm ready to learn. You see this one? That one is new. And that one must be a networker. But I will not look. Let us go down here. Let us go down here. Oh, most of these ones are new. Do you see, guys? These are new messages. You see, Let me go. Let me go. These are new messages. I have not. I have not. You see, I have not. Look. Look. I got your number on TikTok. Sir, how can I make money? This one I will say hi because I'm open. Let me show you. Let us go down here. Most of these messages have yesterday. Do you see yesterday? You see? Yesterday. Yesterday. You see this one? Yesterday. You see? Yesterday. You see? Yesterday. Yesterday. All these ones are yesterday. All these. Now let me try to run up this side down. All those messages. I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down. Don't worry, I'm still coming. I'm still coming. Soon coming to the end. I'm going down. I'm opening. All this. You think this one? I have not answered. Teach me, please. I'm going down. I am going down. Don't waste your time screenshotting. Don't waste your time. I know someone is taking a screenshot. Let me screenshot on these ones. You see, I'm still scrolling. I'm going down. And this is my M10 number. I have not opened the Airtel. I'm going down. I'm still going down. Let us go. I am going down up to 22nd of August. Now, will you make the money? Will you make money or not? Because you think you're going to get a what? You think you're going to get a shortcut. Kerry Jessica, how are you? Shall we make money? I have no other secrets. What I do is what I am sharing here today. All those people you have seen, and that is I have not opened my Airtel one. Because even when I bring in my Airtel, then you will say this guy is just and you saw those numbers. It is not that I'm not presenting. I am presenting every day. I am presenting every day. And guess what? Now, let me give you this technique. My brother, Sekanjako, are you here? Sekanjako, are you here? Let me see. Okay, if you are here and you are V3, give me a 2 in the chat. If you are here and you are V3, give me a 2 in the chat. V3s. Okay, Sekanjako, thank you. You are here, you are V3, give me a what? I asked what? A 3, a 2. A 2. Give me a 2. If you are V3, give me a 2 in the chat. Only V3s. V3s. V3s, give me a 2 in the chat. V3s. Please don't give me if you are not a V3. Give me a 2 in the chat. Now, I want you to go back and teach your teams. Because for the V4s, I know they know this. The V3s, I start with you. Okay. For the V3s, I want to start with you. Go back to your teams. Tell your team this statement. And yourself, I'm telling you this statement. Never Never stop posting content simply because you have numbers like those ones of mine coming in. Because I know someone here is already saying, why is he still teaching people even when he has those numbers? That's where we are losing business. When you have people coming in, now you stop. Now you stop talking to people because you think now you have numbers. You are forgetting that one day these numbers will stop coming in, and you will have no one to talk to. If you are to make money here, you should be having numbers of people you are talking to daily. And the best of this is when these people have just come in themselves, not you texting them first. You have not got my point. These people should be texting you first, like you have seen on my WhatsApp. They should be sending you those messages of, I want to start. Please teach me. Where can I start from? What am I supposed to? Those ones. It shouldn't be you sending them messages first. That is when you have a sure deal business. But please and please, never stop opening the gates where people are coming in from simply because you have numbers. I have that M10 very, very tight, marked with all those numbers and the Airtel one, but I continue to open the gates where to get new people daily because one, not everyone you have seen in my chat will start business. That is one. But two, I don't know, maybe some of them have even died in the past time. Some of them have even died. They will not reply the messages by the time I come to reach out to them, though they send the messages first. So you need to keep opening the gates where these people are coming from. Never stop. Never stop. Some of you are making, Francis, some of you guys are making this mistake. You stop talking to people simply because you have some people coming in. Never. I don't know how many times I have to say this. Never stop opening those gates. Never close them. Okay, I hope that one you have got it. Because I have discovered if someone has people coming in, now they stop presenting, they stop talking to new people, and they focus on these ones that have come in. Now, when the number is finished, where will you get the others if you have closed the gates? Remember, when you rest, the time you decide to start over, you are beginning up fresh. It's like you have been quitting the business. Now you are starting up everything from the word go. Never stop. Do not relax. Digital money maker. Tuhimbise Enoch. Senabria Nixon. Taeba Rogers. Never stop. Never stop opening those gates of people coming in. Never close them. Once you do, you will face it. Because yes, I have the numbers, but now when I talk to them and everyone is now, I have now given them the presentation. Should I close my business? No. That's why you should have these gates open to welcome in new people. Don't say, I still have very many. I haven't handled them. I bring in others. Please, if it requires you to be greedy, then be. Because that is where your money is. Someone asked me a question. You can put in your question. I asked you a question on how to challenge the fellow traders, please. Tayewa Rogers, do not stress. Do not stress. First of all, when you are talking to someone who is already a trader, they are either trading Forex. With Forex, it is a different story. But with the crypto, for someone that trades with someone that trades manually, you only need to know the selling points of Royalq. As simple as that. I usually come here and I tell you, do you know the selling points of Royalq? Because that is where the money is. Someone is already trading. They may even have some on robots. But what are the specific selling points of Royalq? Who knows? Can I see some answers? Some said, I usually explain these things. Who knows the selling points of Royalq? Can you write for me? Can I have some selling points of Royalq? This is where you can make the difference. You don't need to go into an argument with them. You don't need to go into a big conversation with them. Because they may be so experienced with the crypto stuff, and they can challenge you. Your only way to fight this battle, like it looks to be, is by knowing the selling points of Royalq. Now, what are the selling points of Royalq? What are the selling points of Royalq? The robot makes no losses. The big selling point of Royalq is that the quantification is one big one. That is one big one. Second, Akoyowas is also right. You don't send your money to anyone or company. You don't lose money in Royalq. You have repeated the last one. You do not send the money to someone. The trader will tell you, unless that's why I say there's a difference between forex and crypto. Unless you're talking to a forex trader, these ones usually use those so-called brokers. So I think this you don't send the money to anyone that can work on those ones. But for the crypto traders, they will tell you, I have my money in my Binance and I'm doing it on my own. So that one will not sell. Automated trading, it is a half automated. It is a half automated, not fully. Okay, it's about once a year. Team building to Himbise Enoch, that's not a okay. It is a selling point, but to someone who is having an open mind. Anyway, we should cross it. 24 hours, 7-day trading. That is my brother, Sematia Chris. Yes, that is right. The robot buys low and sells high continuously, and it works 24. I think Mukuru Crispus 24 is the answer, like Chris has given, because once you say the robot buys low, they are also doing. They also buy low and sell high. Helps you maximize profits, buys low and sells high. That's what they are also doing. What makes this one depends. Your answer is good, but it is not convincing. They will tell you, of course, we are also buying low. Semi-automated, yes. It's a cost-effective application at only 120 per year. Yeah, it's a selling point. It's a selling point. Can also be it can also be a block. Someone says, you see, I now even have to buy the robot, and yet I'm doing it on my own. Why do I need to buy the robot now? 100 and but this annual activation, you should leave out. It is a very good selling point, but you should leave out if you're talking to a fellow trader. Because I don't know if you remember, someone asked me how we handle the failed traders. Now, that's what I'm trying to show you. Efficiency, no loss. Yes. It holds until take profit is hit. Yeah, this one is good. However, this guy is okay because the trader understands. But I think we need some more words to spice that. Okay. Maximize risks and not emotional. How talent? Maximize, no. It doesn't make losses, Kelly Jessica. The market is available 24/7. Okay. Royalq doesn't hold deposits, and Royalq doesn't have access to your money and digital assets. Okay. Kate, yes, it is right. It uses real now. This is it. It uses real-time market data to execute trades. Semaganda Roy has it. This one is a very outstanding point. The robot is dealing with the market the day it stands, or the way it stands is that moment. That one is a very big point. Thank you so much. The martingale strategy bot. Now, Mukulu Crispus, this one is very big and very important. However, you should be very well conversant when it comes to explaining the martingale strategy. Of course, it is a very big selling point. Actually, it should be number one. But of course, it comes with some explanation, whereby you also have to bring in the dollar cost averaging method under that martingale strategy to be able to beat him, and you get what we call hands down. It trades on your behalf, of course, but it is a little bit lousy. The robot to interpret the market, that's okay. Allows you to do some other things once. Yeah, it gives you the time, saves time, same answer. This software has the ability to buy in lawyers In layers, yes. In layers, as the market goes down, and sell everything while market bounces back. Now you're bringing in the three, you are bringing in what I call the hybrid system of Royalq, whereby Royalq applies what we call the whole warehouse, the whole warehouse, and what? Whole warehouse. The other one is what? What one? The whole warehouse. What is the other one? Let me see some. Whole warehouse. What else? What else? The hybrid method. Whole warehouse, sub-bin, and the other one is yes, those ones are the ones I'm talking about. Whole warehouse, sub-bin, and then the other one is okay. The other one is okay, sub-bin mode, real-time settlement. Exactly. Now, those ones are a big stone. If you know how to explain that, those ones are a big stone onto his head, and they can be a good defense. It can process several trades at once, and this one is also another big one. So you have the answers. You know how to challenge these people. Cheaper to hire the robot for 120 per year, and starting capital is low. Now, yes, you have the answer. But someone may, why do you say trading capital is low? Yet, because some people will tell you, I have been using I started with my $50 without your Royalq robot. Now you are telling me to buy the robot. Do I need it? Why do I need it? Of that kind. It executes trade even if you have run out of data. So it continues to operate with or without your consent, whether you have the data on or off. That's okay. I think we are good to go now, guys. I think we know how to handle these traders. I have been able to read the answers, and I believe now we are good to go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 1, 2, 3 left questions, but the time is already up. I want to end it here, ladies and gentlemen. We have gone for 2 good hours, and I believe from today, we know how to have people, we know how to make money, break the fear, do something. We have, how do you benefit when I start the business? How do you benefit when I start the business? You should be open with that. Don't you know how you benefit when someone starts business? You should be open with that. Actually, if you still think it is a problem to tell someone how you benefit when they start business, you should be desperate. You shouldn't be desperate. I talked about that. Tell them, that, of course, I get some bonus, because that's, of course, why Royalq created this affiliate program. That's why Royalq created the affiliate program, to be able or to help someone that has decided to share it to others to earn these bonuses. Don't feel it is a problem to share it. Say it loudly and proud. Say it loudly and proudly. Do not be ashamed of that. Average price when the market goes against you. Okay. So I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. How block restricted videos on TikTok? Oh, I didn't talk about that. Let me see if I can join this meeting in a minute with this other device here. And yes, you need to shift. You need to lift these shadow bands. You need to lift these bands. And if you don't do that, then you face it rough. If you don't do that, you face it rough. Let me see if I can try to log in here in a minute. How to shift those. This robot, let me go and look for people to recruit. You know me, I am poor. I need to become rich. Me, I'm poor. I need to become rich. So if you have been able to learn something from this meeting, give me a 4 in the chat. Let us see. Right. If you have been able to learn something from this meeting, give me a 4 in the chat. I have no other secrets. Those are the secrets that I have. Don't look for shortcuts. Please always look onto how you can have a straight path and you can keep it moving. Because once you look for a shortcut, my brother, if you look for a shortcut, you'll never be able to maintain. Guys, let me tell you, if you look for a shortcut, you'll never be able to maintain that shortcut. never be able to have those numbers flowing in because you are finding shortcuts. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. Fikum barakallah. How can trust that the business is real? I think these ones I've talked about them several times. Yes. If you're here and you don't know how to show someone that you're real, then I don't know, because I usually mention these things, you guys. I was in Kampala yesterday on Saturday, the other day on Saturday. Those people that were sitting with me, Shadri, remember, I showed you how to tell these people, like how to show these people. Now, time is already off. It is already 12 noon. I can't, maybe next Tuesday. I already showed you how you tell or how you show someone this business is real, it has nowhere to go. It is not quitting, like it is. I gave you the answers. They are authentic. So, hey, okay, I'm logging into this one. Just 1 minute. Just hold on there. 2 minutes. Please come in. My Zoom. Yeah. Bah, let me join with this one. Let me join this one. Hey, okay. Let me join with this one. Okay. Where is this one? Let me make it a co-host. Then we see make co-host. Yes. Okay. How to lift these shadow bands? Just 1 minute. My screen says, I guess we shall be able to see this. Okay. Let us look here. Okay, I'm sharing this one. Is it sharing? Okay, it is sharing, I believe. Okay, come here on my TikTok. Choose any platform that you want to use. So now, you see, even one day I woke up and I found a warning on my account. Hey, you know what I did? From there and then I appealed. In the next 5 minutes, the warning was lifted already. Me, I didn't go into the things of, please, wait. Now, hey, I was showing you what. Okay, how to lift it. So you come, let me get this pointer. Okay, let me get, where is the pointer, please? Don't worry, we are closing. Now I'm done. You can leave the meeting if you want. I'm just trying to get this to help someone out. And okay, so we come to TikTok here. Then we come here. You see that area there? So when you come there, sorry, you tap, sorry, people are following, that's okay. Please leave. Ah, problem. This tap on report a problem. See that one? Report a problem. Then when you tap on report a problem like that, you come interaction. That one. Come on, tap on interaction. That one. When you tap on interaction, then you will see lights. Okay. Hello. Okay.
tap on likes. Then when you tap here, you come and tap on enunciate. Not that one, down here. This one, enunciate video likes. That is if someone overliked your video. But to be on a safe side, a general problem, and it's not only likes. Okay, you can also come and tap on other. Then you come and tap on no. When you tap on no, it's like you're giving TikTok a chance to look into your TikTok and see what problem is taking place. Because if you just tick only here, they'll think you have solved everything. So you can decide to make sure that at least you're ticking for everything, and now your account is good to go. I think that's it. Something very simple and short. Thank you for watching. We meet next Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you for being here. Until we meet again, let's do one thing. Go and teaching people the business. Never keep quiet with the business. But always we have to keep earning. Responsibilities daily, and the earnings should be daily. Thank you so much. We meet again.